Good morning. Time for your daily meditation. While we wait, bring yourself to your breath. Inhale nice and slow through your nose. Breathe into your belly. As you breathe in, feel your belly expand as if it's a balloon that's inflating with the air coming in through your nose. And as you exhale, feel your belly contract as if it's a balloon losing all of its air as you exhale. And in just a few minutes, we'll be ready to float away on today's journey. While we wait to see who wants to join us today, I'll read you a couple of quotes that are connected to today's meditation. The journey we're doing today is called TONGLEN, and a few quotes explain what the idea behind TONGLEN meditation is. The first one says, inhale stress, exhale generosity. The Buddhist instruction for TONGLEN reverses what the ego wants to do, which is cling to pleasure and push away pain. And then finally allows us to relax within ourselves as we are. Finally, we can be honest, brave, open, and cheerful. Finally, we can truly let go. Inhale what is bad. Inhale the toxic, and exhale what is good. It kind of has the mindset that we can do what the green leaves of the trees do for us. Inhale what we think of as toxic and transform it into what we think of as good. Sunmini, good morning. Very good to see you. Some of the best writing on TONGLEN comes from Pema Chodron. Pat, good morning. So good to see you. She says, TONGLEN practice begins to dissolve the illusion that each of us is alone with this personal suffering that no one else can understand. It breaks down the barrier between us and other humans when we do TONGLEN practice. TONGLEN is a way for you to be with people who need you, beginning with yourself. I love this one so much. To be with people who need you, beginning with yourself. All of this talk of oneness, breaking down the barriers between us and others, come from a very Buddhist framework, a very Buddhist philosophy. But I'd like to remind you of a very scientific point of view in this quote from Albert Einstein, where he says, a human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and his feelings as something separate from the rest. This is a kind of a optical delusion of his consciousness. And this delusion is a kind of a prison for us. It restricts us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. It almost sounds as if Albert Einstein was really well versed in meditation too. Karabo, good morning. It's so good to see you. And Michelle, good morning to you. Right, if you're all ready, let's slip away on today's TONGLEN journey. You can close your eyes and we'll take the first few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn deep into your belly. As you do, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head towards the ceiling. And when you have a belly full of air, let it all go. As you exhale, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. I want you to imagine that all of us together are the leaves, the green leaves on a tree. And all of us together can inhale from the world around us what we think of as negative or toxic. We can breathe it into our green leaf bodies, hold it inside, and exhale for the world what is good, what is love, what is light, oxygen. Can you see the image? Can you see the picture of us together? Inhaling the darkness around us and exhaling light. last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles in big half circles to the left and also to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Big breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Big circles, nice and slow. Big breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Imagine yourself a sunflower with your face turned towards the sun, swaying in a breeze, leaning all the way over to the right and leaning all the way over to the left. As you stretch through your back muscles and give your spine a bit of movement. One more big breath in. As you release, stretch, move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. And from this beautiful space of presence, let's turn inwards. Dive inside for the next part of today's journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a long, make it a slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel your body softening. Invite softness into your body. Take a big breath in. And hold. As you release, notice the downwards movement, your shoulders slowly falling and you slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, dissolving, slipping into an even deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to follow. Feel the air as it flows in through your nose. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up that balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really easy. When you exhale, make it a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, diving deep into you, imagine you're coming home, like cuddling up underneath a blanket in front of a warm fire. You really are coming home. Welcome yourself to you. Take your next big breath. Starting our journey of Tonglen today by looking at the people closest to us. Those you share a home with, or at one point did share a home with. Bring them together in your mind. See the picture of them. Either all of them together, or maybe one of them stands out to you. Just imagine you could breathe in all the darkness around them, what they're struggling with, what they're suffering from, and hold it for them for a while inside of you it gets transmuted, so that when you exhale, you can exhale for them love and light, filling up the space around them with love and light. feeling yourself send it from your heart. Take your next big breath. Taking just a small step further away, still people close to you. Might still be people that once upon a time you shared a home with. Or adding uncles and aunts and cousins and grandparents. Bring them together in your mind. See the picture of all of them, or pay attention if one of them stands out for you. Breathe in the darkness around them. Draw it all the way deep into you and feel inside of you how you're able to transform it. Hold it for a little while. And exhale into their space, love and light. Feel your heart as you send them love and light. Take your next big breath. Taking another step further away. Extended families. Maybe you want to add friends. The friends of your kids. Colleagues, clients, in that group, when you bring them all together, is there anyone that stands out for you? Someone you might know what they're struggling with? Or else for the whole group together? darkness and exhale for them into their space, love and light. Take your next big breath. For all the random strangers that we rub shoulders with, bump elbows off. There are so many places where we come into close contact with people we don't really know. Maybe faces we've seen a number of times. Maybe cashiers or security guards. Maybe even just sitting in traffic, noticing the humans and their cars around us, each of us in our own bubble, on our own mission. For all of these strangers, inhale all of the darkness around them and exhale for them from your heart, love and light. Take your next big breath. For our circle of fearless souls. You might know some of the faces, and there might be some you don't. Bring this circle of beautiful humans together in your mind. And for each of us, inhale whatever dark clouds we might have. Hold it for a little while. Feel it transform. To exhale into our beautiful circle, love and light from your heart. Take your next big breath. Take the last few big breaths of this phase together. Slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release. Make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness into every part of your body. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. No more attention on your breathing. Feel yourself just floating. Sit all the way back, or lie all the way back down. Feel yourself floating and expanding. For the last few minutes, I want you to try and find that space of the observer, being the observer. Can you take a step back and look at you? See yourself sitting or lying down. Just take a look at you. One of the quotes from Pema this morning said, "Tonglen is a way for you to be with people who need you, beginning with yourself." A way of being with people who need you, beginning with you. You've been through a lot too. There's been a lot to deal with. And while we easily judge our coping mechanisms, try and remember that each coping mechanism was just that, a way to try and cope. You've come a long way in your relationship with you. And for the last few minutes of silence, take the time to let yourself know that. Take the time to let yourself know that you can see that this self, this human, has been trying really hard. And well done. Inhale all of your dark clouds. And exhale for you, love and light. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Been doing your best. And please remember, our best does not look the same every day. Some days our tank is just more empty, and other days more full. Some days you can press harder, and other days you have to rest more. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Just take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful circle of humans showing up to share their light with the world around them. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for making the world just a little bit lighter all around you. Big breath in. Thank you for your willingness to look at you and praise yourself for how far you've come. Big breath in. Thank you for your big, beautiful, open heart. Just one more big breath in. you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for all the love that you shine into the world around you. Who have I not said hello to yet this morning? Linda, good morning. Vivian, good morning. Who else have we got there? Marna popped in. Marna, good morning. Thank you, somebody. Have a beautiful day. So much love to each and every one of you. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.